What does it truly mean to be rich? It's not just about having a big number in your bank account. It's about freedom. The freedom to make choices based on what you want, not what you're forced to do just to survive. Imagine waking up in 2030 with complete financial independence, where your investments generate enough income that working becomes optional. This isn't just a dream. It's a mathematical reality that's within your reach. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 10 proven tips that will transform you from where you are today to millionaire status by 2030. These aren't theoretical concepts. They're the exact blueprint that has created countless millionaires. And today, I'm handing it to you. If you want to transform your financial future by 2030, hit that like button and subscribe now so you never miss the wealth-building tips that could make you a millionaire. Let's start with the foundation of your wealth journey. Tip number 1. The power of destination clarity. Think of your financial journey like a treasure hunt. You wouldn't set sail without knowing where the treasure is buried, right? Yet most people I talk to are investing without a clear destination. When I ask them, "What's your number?" they respond with vague answers like, "I just want to have a lot of money." But what does that even mean? Instead, I want you to use the retirement number formula. Take your annual living expenses, multiply by 25, and that's your target. If you need $40,000 a year to live comfortably, your magic number is $1 million. This isn't just about setting a goal. It's about mapping the exact coordinates of your financial freedom. Write this number down somewhere you'll see it daily, and share it with someone who will hold you accountable. Each milestone you reach along the way deserves celebration, because what gets acknowledged gets repeated. Tip number 2. The million-dollar math of savings. There's a reason the millionaire next door often doesn't look rich. They understand this principle intimately. If you make $5,000 a month and spend $5,000 a month, you'll never grow wealthy, no matter how much you earn. This isn't about cutting out your daily coffee. It's about making significant moves that dramatically increase your savings rate. Finding a roommate to split housing costs or downgrading that expensive car payment can free up serious capital. Let me show you the life-changing math. Just $200 invested monthly in the S&P 500 with its historical 10% average return becomes $236,032 after 25 years. But double that to $400 monthly, and you'll have $472,065. Push it to $1,000 monthly, and you're looking at $1,180,164. That extra $800 per month, the difference between modest and extraordinary wealth, comes from the decisions that most people aren't willing to make. But you're not most people, are you? Tip number 3. The silent wealth killer. Fee awareness. The financial industry has a vested interest in making investing seem complicated, so you'll pay them fees forever. It's like David versus Goliath. They have billion-dollar marketing budgets, but I'm here to give you the truth for free. Let me reveal the shocking robbery happening in slow motion. A young investor starting with $10,000 and adding $100 monthly over a 45-year career would accumulate approximately $1.6 million before fees. But with a seemingly innocent 1% annual fee, that final balance shrinks to $1.1 million. The financial industry quietly pocketing $480,000 of your wealth. Even cutting that fee in half still costs you $216,000. This isn't just about saving money. It's about reclaiming your financial power. You absolutely can do this yourself, and I'm showing you exactly how. Now let's accelerate your wealth building with tip number 4. Income revolution. Beyond the paycheck. There's no way around it. To become a millionaire investor, you need more fuel for your investment engine. Take Michelle, who was making $55,000 as a marketing assistant. She invested in learning AI content creation skills, and within 18 months had doubled her income. Or Jason, who started a weekend property management side hustle that now generates more than his engineering salary. In today's economy, AI skills aren't just a trend. They're a necessity that dramatically increases your market value. Right now, you're standing at a fork in the road. Continue on the slow, gradual path of minimal growth, or choose the exponential path by aggressively increasing your income. The choice you make today will determine whether you're celebrating in 2030 or still struggling. Tip number 5. The millionaire's discipline. Unwavering consistency. Meet two investors, Emma and James. Emma invests enthusiastically when markets are hot, but pulls back when they drop. James automatically invests the same amount every month, regardless of market conditions. After 10 years, James has nearly twice as much as Emma, despite contributing the same total amount. This isn't about investment knowledge. It's about human psychology. Emotion is the enemy of wealth, and automation is your greatest ally. When you pay yourself first, by automating your investments, you're prioritizing your future self over your present desires. Your 401k likely already does this, but we need to extend this discipline to your Roth IRA and taxable accounts. Set up automatic transfers that happen the day after payday, so you never see that money in your checking account. Your wealth-building system must run on autopilot because consistency over time is the true superpower of millionaires. Tip number 6. Investor versus speculator. The mindset shift. Warren Buffett says, "If you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. Yet most people buy stocks based on a YouTube video or a friend's tip. That's not investing. It's gambling." When markets dropped 15 to 20% in 2025, these speculators panicked and sold, guaranteeing their losses. True investors look at businesses, not stock tickers. When I invest in a company, I'm thinking about whether this business will be thriving 5, 10, even 20 years from now. A business that survives long-term must grow, or it will die, which means its stock must eventually rise. Yes, past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but history still gives us valuable data. Do your research, understand what you're buying, and develop the conviction to hold through market volatility. This mindset shift alone separates the wealthy from those who constantly start over. Now let's protect and optimize your growing wealth with tip number 7. Immunity to market hysteria. Every year, there's a new prediction about what will destroy the market forever, and every year, we overcome it. The 2025 market drop of 15% had the media in a frenzy. But look at the S&P 500 chart going back decades. It's a story of upward progress with temporary interruptions. We've survived the Great Depression, the 2008 financial crisis, and pandemic shutdowns, all far worse than today's challenges. During every market panic, there's a massive wealth transfer from the emotional to the disciplined. When others are desperately selling at the bottom, millionaires in the making are quietly buying at discount prices. Develop your mental framework now. Market drops aren't disasters. They're sales on assets. Your future self will thank you for the emotional stability you maintain during volatility. Tip number 8. Your personal investment blueprint. Before diving deeper into specific investments, you need to know your unique risk tolerance. Are you the type who checks your portfolio hourly when markets fluctuate? Or can you ignore the noise for months? Imagine your investment spectrum from ultra-conservative, cash, bonds, on the left to high-risk, cryptocurrencies, speculative stocks, on the right. In the middle sits your foundation. Broad market ETFs like the S&P 500. If your portfolio dropped 60% in recent market turmoil, you're likely weighted too heavily toward the right side of this spectrum. Your investment strategy should match your psychology, because all the potential returns in the world won't help if you can't sleep at night and panic sell at the worst possible moment. Calibrate your wealth engine for your personal risk capacity, and you'll have the staying power to reach millionaire status. Tip number 9. The Millionaire's Portfolio Decoded. Warren Buffett famously bet that a simple S&P 500 index fund would outperform professional hedge fund managers, and he won decisively. Why? Because 90% of professional traders can't beat simple index funds after fees. Think about that. Highly educated professionals working 12+ hours daily with sophisticated tools still can't outperform what you can achieve with a basic, low-cost ETF. Index funds and ETFs are your wealth-building foundation. My recommendation for most investors is straightforward: 80 to 90% in broad market ETFs, like VOO or VTI, 0 to 10% in individual stocks, only if you enjoy the research, and 10% in cash or cash equivalents for near-term needs and opportunities. This simple approach outperforms complexity every time. While others chase the latest investing fad, you'll be steadily building substantial wealth with this proven portfolio. Tip number 10. The tax strategy multiplier. The investment return most people ignore is the power of strategic tax planning. Every dollar saved in taxes is another dollar compounding for your future. Start by maximizing tax-advantaged accounts in this order. First, your employer 401k up to the match. That's instant 100% return. Then your health savings account, what I call the stealth IRA, since it offers triple tax advantages if used for healthcare, followed by maxing out your Roth IRA. Be strategic about where you place different investments. Keep dividend-paying assets in tax-advantaged accounts and growth investments in taxable accounts for better long-term tax treatment. And when markets experience downturns like 2025, use tax loss harvesting to offset gains and reduce your tax burden. Remember, it's not what you make that counts, it's what you keep after the tax authority takes its share. Strategic tax planning can add hundreds of thousands to your final wealth position without requiring any additional investment returns. You've now received the complete blueprint that countless ordinary people have used to achieve extraordinary wealth. Picture yourself in 2030, waking up to financial freedom, not just for your own benefit, but for the ripple effect it creates in your family and community. You'll have options that most people only dream about. This isn't about becoming rich for its own sake. It's about the life those resources allow you to create. The journey to millionaire status isn't complicated, but it requires consistent application of these 10 tips. Your first step is clear. Decide on your number, automate your investments, and start building the habits that will make wealth inevitable. The actions you take today will determine the life you lead tomorrow. Your millionaire future is waiting. Will you claim it? If this roadmap to building serious wealth by 2030 resonated with you, hit that like button right now. It helps more people discover these wealth-building tips. I'd love to know which of these 10 tips you're going to implement first. Drop that in the comments below. And if you're serious about your financial future, make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on.